favorite everyday food. We love cooking in skillets. Today's recipe is a blackberry skillet cake. Really delicious. And to top it all off, it's an upside down cake. Cook everything on the bottom and then you turn it out. Beautiful. Starting off with 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, and to that I'm adding 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder and 1/4 teaspoon of fine salt. Whisk those together. I'm just gonna say it at risk of sounding like a broken record, but I love fruit desserts. I don't know about you. And at this time of year, blackberries are fantastic. Once the dry ingredients are whisked, you can cream your butter and your sugar. I have 6 tablespoons of unsalted butter and 3/4 cup of granulated sugar. My butter is room temperature, so it's gonna cream up really quickly and easily. But you never know. Nothing ever turns out the way that you expect it. Don't assume anything. Add your eggs. I have 2 eggs. You wanna add them one at a time. Make sure you beat to combine between each egg. That way your batter will have the best texture. Egg number 2. Uh-oh, going crazy. Mixer gone wild. I don't know, I'm just kidding. Add 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract, measuring carefully away from the bowl. And then 1/2 teaspoon of lemon zest. Make sure you scrub your lemon to remove any wax or anything like that. And if you have organic, all the better, because you are eating the skin, which is the place that would get sprayed. Add that. And then what you want to do is add your flour mixture alternating with the milk mixture. So let's say half the flour, 1/4 cup of milk, half the flour, remaining milk. What's your favorite kind of dessert? Tell me and maybe I'll make one. Rest of the flour, mixture, and then the rest of the milk, another 1/4 cup. Make sure your milk and your eggs are at room temperature for the best combining and best texture in your batter. Once everything is fully combined, then you can go to the stove to finish up. Here I have a 10-inch skillet with 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter in it. I'm gonna melt the butter, making our topping, which is gonna start in the bottom and then turn out on top. I just like to make sure a little bit of butter gets up the sides, just in case. I don't want the cake to stick. Add 1/3 cup of dark brown sugar to the butter, packed. And then just cook it for about 30 seconds. You want the sugar to melt and everything should bubble up a little bit. Once it's all bubbly and boiling looking, then you can add 3 cups of blackberries. Careful, because the sugar's hot. And then just sort of shake your pan, spread the blackberries out so that they're in a single layer. And then scrape your batter over the top. I've turned it off now. The stove is no longer on. Spread the batter so that it's evenly over the top of the blackberries. I wouldn't worry too much if it doesn't go all the way to the edge. It'll smooth out in the oven. Smooth the top and then put it into a 350-degree oven until it's dark golden brown and a toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean, about 35 to 40 minutes. After the cake comes out of the oven, let it sit for 5 minutes, but not much longer before you turn it out. You let it sit too long, it might stick to the pan, and if you try to turn it out too quickly, you might burn yourself with splattering juice. You choose. And then just take your cake, 2 hands, 2 towels, and then turn it over. Theoretically, it's gonna come right out. And the theory was right. Probably wanna let it cool off just a little bit before you serve it, but you can serve it warm or room temperature. And I'm telling you, the brown sugar and blackberries are wafting at me right now. I'm super tempted to try this right now, but I'm not going to because I know that it's still too hot and I don't want to burn my tongue or anything like that because it'll ruin everything. Don't ruin everything. Wait at least 5 minutes to try your cake. My heart is telling me try it, but my brain is telling me no. Listen to your brain. Hi guys, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to click here if you want to subscribe and click over here if you want to continue watching more great videos like this.